Rev your engine. Hey, let go.
And I wanna go super fast, super fly. Can't bring my high. Look at my flow. I reside.
What's up, cousins? It's Jay, back at it again with another video. Welcome back to the channel. I know why you're here. You saw the title of the video and you wanted to see the 5 things that I love about my Audi B8.5 S4. And we're gonna get right to that. But before we do, I want to say thank you so much for 10,000 subscribers, y'all. This is something that I've been pushing for. This is a major milestone for me. I know I'm still a small YouTuber, but every sub counts, every comment counts, every thumbs up counts. I do appreciate you guys even taking the time to view a little old girl like me's videos. I appreciate it, cuz thank you so much. Like, here's to 10,000 subscribers and we're on a journey to 20,000 next. So I do hope that you guys will stay along for this ride. For those of you that are new to the channel, welcome to GHG Vlogs. That's Green Hair Girl Vlogs. I don't have my green hair right now, but it's all good. I'm gonna get that back. If you have not yet subscribed to the channel, please do your girl a big solid. Hit that subscribe button. Go ahead, turn those notifications on. I hope you'll stay for dinner and give this video a thumbs up. I'm not gonna hold you guys any longer. Let's get into this one, y'all. I'm super excited to share the 5 things that I love about my Audi B8.5 S4. Now, no, this is not the only 5 things that I love about it. There are a ton of things that I absolutely adore about this vehicle and Audis in general, but that would be a very long video. But for me, these are the 5 things that are, I'd say, my favorite about the Audi B8.5 S4. I'm curious to know what you guys love about the Audi B8.5 S4. Feel free to drop that in the comment section below. Let's talk about it, y'all. I really want to know what you guys love about these cars. They're all around great vehicles, but there are some key aspects that people that are Audi enthusiasts or Audi owners love about these cars the most, and this is my top 5. The first thing I love about my Audi B8.5 is the different driving modes. I personally keep the vehicle in individual mode with some of the dynamic options selected. Whew, sounding good. I love the fact that I can fine-tune my preferred drive just for like whatever mood I'm in. If I want to drive comfortably, you could put it in comfort mode. I don't ever really do that. It's honestly no fun. The car's too quiet and it just doesn't kick the way that I like it to kick. You can have it in individual mode, which is similar to ego mode, or rather ego mode is similar to individual mode in the Audi. For the Lamborghini, I think it's the Aventador, they have ego mode where you can fine tune and select individual qualities of each mode that you want for your preferred drive. My favorite is dynamic. You got the drive select button right here on the console where you can just click it and go. You know, I just love having all these options, but my favorite option is driving fast as f. Now, aside from that, the Audi B8.5 comes equipped with a 7-speed dual clutch, which really comes in handy. I personally do not know how to drive a manual car yet. I'm actually going to learn very soon. Do not judge me, cuz. Do not judge me. But for us non-manual driving individuals out there, it definitely gives us a sense of being able to drive manual when we're on the road. At least we get to move our clutch front and back. Audi Q7. Oh, this is so much fun. This is crazy. I think the only perk about COVID-19, especially for car enthusiasts, is that most of the roads are extremely empty. The second thing that I love about the Audi S4 is the design. It's sporty, but still very luxury. I think Audi does a great job of crafting an aesthetically pleasing vehicle on not only the exterior, but the interior as well. These cars are definite head turners for sure. Wherever you go in an S4, people cannot help but stare at you, especially people that know some shit about cars. Now the Audi B8.5 S4 comes equipped with these bucket seats. In my previous Audi, my B8 S4, I had the combination of Alcantara and Napa leather, which was really sick. I absolutely enjoyed that. But for these seats, it's completely Napa leather, super comfortable. I've actually taken the S4 on more than one road trip. I like to drive out to Arizona to go visit my mom. So that 5.5, 6 hour drive, really like 5 when you're driving like me, it's definitely not that bad. Like, I feel comfortable in the seats. The seats definitely hug you because they are bucket seats. I don't swing or sway when I am driving or like hitting those twisties kind of fast. If you have a B8.5 S4 and you haven't yet taken it on a road trip of like 2 hours or greater, I definitely suggest doing that. If you're in the market for one of these cars, that should be the first thing that you do. It's an absolutely fun drive. I have so much fun driving this car on those roads in Arizona, especially like Sedona, Cornville, Arizona. It's just fun as hell. Now, I've had my stock suspension since I got the car a couple of years ago, and I'll say that the stock suspension is really not that bad for these vehicles. I've actually put off lowering my car because I'm torn between coilovers or springs that actually go with the stock struts. It doesn't matter what angle you look at this car, from the front, from the rear, from the sides. In the words of Fresh Kicks, sheesh. You have to say that. It's like guaranteed that you're gonna say sheesh when you see one, especially if it is modded or people are doing something to the exterior or like the exhaust is crazy. I love how this car has body lines along the side of the vehicle that also carry on into the lights. There's a lot of sharpness about this car when you look at just how it was made. The headlights, very sharp design. The trunk spoiler is naturally kind of sharp, but I mean, adding a carbon fiber trunk lip like I did just adds that extra flair to it. I love how it has like a lot of detail and it's not a very flat vehicle, if that makes sense. My Audi S4 is Sepang Blue Pearl. It is a beautiful color changing paint job. It has like some kind of like glossy glitter to it, just a little bit as well, that I absolutely love. When I first saw it online, it was purple and I was like, oh cool, I'm gonna get a purple Audi, I'm with that. And then I went and it was blue, and then by the time that we were done with the paperwork at night under those dealership lights, it was like a bluish purple, which I absolutely love. Though I absolutely dread going to the gas station to fill up my tank, I will ride this thing down to the red line. I do not care. I love going at night. Those gas station lights, ooh, them things hit different when you have your car under it and your car is washed. Like, I've had my car under those lights when it's dirty and it doesn't look that good, but when it is detailed, waxed, glossed up, it just looks so damn good, and you can't help but step back and take pictures while people are waiting, like, hurry up, I'm trying to use this pump. Like, hold up, I'm taking pictures of my baby. We having a moment. Now, I believe that I am the second owner of this car. The original owner went all out and took great care of it, especially when it came to the spec of this vehicle. This is a prestige version of the S4, so it has all the bells and whistles that you can possibly get. I mean, I can watch DVDs on this thing. Not that I would suggest watching DVDs, and I mean, I love how Audi made it so you can't watch DVDs in the front media screen when you are driving, because I mean, it's dangerous, obviously. But if you are pulled over, looking at a nice little overlook, being grown, it does come in handy. We have the black optics package on this S4, which comes with the gloss black trim around the windows, which I like because I personally am not a fan of the chrome trim around the window sills. Just for me, I don't like it. Now, on this prestige Audi, I have the 5V spoke wheels, 19-inch package. They look really good. They actually have a titanium finish on it. I honestly think that these are one of the best stock wheels that could come with an Audi. They look really good, and that's also a reason why I haven't been so pressed to jump and buy new rims for the Audi S4. Now, I'm not saying that it is the absolute best, but it is definitely one of the best wheels. The third thing that I love about my Audi S4 is the vast options for customization, dude. It's a near infinite amount of options that you have for these cars. That's why I'm still mostly stock, because I'm just having such a hard time choosing, not finding the pieces, because the pieces are there, but I'm having a hard time choosing exactly which route to go. My personal opinion is the car does not sound terrible stock, but it is night and day when you start modifying your car. Once you have that intake, that exhaust, that ECU tune, it is going to sound like an absolute beast. Right now, I've only tuned my ECU to stage 1. I'm on my way to stage 2. With the stage 1 tune, I will say I still get those DSG forts when I'm downshifting, using the paddle shifters. I'm in dynamic mode, or I switch over to sport mode. I still get a lot of those pops and bangs with my stock ass exhaust, and I absolutely love it. You honestly wouldn't expect that from a car that any mom can take to a PTA meeting. Like, I feel like the Audi S4 definitely has dual personas, and it can literally become whatever you want it to be. Like, whatever your fantasy is, like the S4 is a naughty little girl. Whatever your fantasy is, it will be that for you. It is a fully adaptable vehicle. Or maybe it's a Gemini like me. And that brings us to the fourth thing that I love about my Audi, the 8.5 S4, and that is the handling on this thing. The S4 is definitely a car that does not allow you to be shy. This car kind of seduces you in a way to drive fast and really push your limits. It's all-wheel drive, so it definitely sticks to the road, but it's definitely a noticeable difference when you do switch your driving modes, especially to dynamic. I just feel like it hugs the road that much better. So typically when I'm canyon carving, I am in dynamic mode. Next to us, we have a Charger. Rev your engine! Hey, let go. Never a dull moment when you are driving an S4. Now, I recently took the S4 to Azusa Canyons. That's Highway 39 for those of you that are not familiar. That was my first time actually hitting that particular canyon, and I was honestly shocked at how well both myself and the car did in that canyon. There are a shit ton of twisties on that canyon, so you definitely have to know what you're doing. There's no railing, so if you're not driving like you have some sense, you're definitely going to go over the side, and it has happened in the past, unfortunately, for some. This car definitely did very well even with the stock suspension. But I mean, also I feel like I have a little driver mod too, so that increases the handling by 50 points. I still felt very safe, and also I didn't have to sacrifice any of the thrill. So this overall handling of this car, I definitely give it at least like a 9. Now, the fifth and final thing that I love about the Audi B8.5 S4, for this video at least, is the technology. I feel like Audi goes above and beyond to ensure that their cars have the highest quality of technology in their vehicles. And of course, as the cars get newer, the technology certainly gets better. But I mean, even driving a 2015 B8.5 S4, I don't feel like I'm lacking too much when it comes to technology. Like, I'm not missing anything. Sure, when I get my RS5 in the future, I'm definitely going to be excited about the new technology that Audi has brought to those vehicles. But right now, I'm not faring too bad. I love how these cars are push to start. You don't even have to put the key in the ignition, which is super convenient. As long as the key is on you, it could be in your pocket, in your bag. It doesn't matter. As long as it's in the vehicle, you can push to start the car. I think that's super dope. Keyless entry, as long as the key is in your pocket or on you, again, all you have to do is swipe your hand down in the handle and you can open the door. That is the coolest shit ever to me. You have voice navigation. You can actually activate things by voice using the keys on the steering wheel, which is super, super convenient. Just all around, I believe that Audi makes it super easy to just focus on driving, which is the most fun part about these cars. You also have heated front seats, which come in super handy when it's cold as hell and you need to get that ass hot. a riot to drive, yo. There are just a ton of super cool, super convenient features about the Audi B8.5 S4. Honestly, too many to name in this video. This ain't that. I'm just talking about the 5 things that I love the most about my B8.5 S4. If you want a more in-depth look into the Audi B8.5 S4, let me know in the comment section below, and I'll be sure to do that for you guys. I would love to actually do that for you guys. But that is it for the 5 things that I love about my Audi B8.5 S4, cousins. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, if you have not yet subscribed and you are new to this channel, I would love to have you stay for dinner. Go ahead and join the family. Hit that subscribe button. Turn your notifications on. Leave a comment letting me know that you subscribed, you're new to this channel, what you enjoyed about this video the most. Be sure to give it a thumbs up and share this video with your cousins so they could be my cousin too, all right? It ain't over till it's over though, cousins. I'm not gonna leave you guys without at least doing a launch control. I actually recently learned how to do a launch control via a YouTube video. So I did it a couple times yesterday and it was super fun. Unfortunately, I made Lily spill her coffee all over herself, which also ended up all over my seats. I recommend doing this on a safe road, obviously. And we're gonna make sure traction control is off. And also I wanna make sure there is no car coming up behind me. I do see a car coming up, 2 cars actually. So what I'm gonna do is park right here in the middle. You want to make sure the car is in sport mode. Your steering wheel is straight. Left foot on the brake. Right foot all the way down on the gas. Ooh, shit. Oh my God. Oh, this is crazy. I love this car, dude. I'm honestly never selling this car. And that's another reason why I don't mind investing the cash into finally building out an Audi. This is not my first Audi, but this is the first that I'm actually putting some money behind and building. So, oh shit. Oh man, I'm gonna turn around right here. Oh my goodness. To get the intake because that supercharger whine is gonna sound so fucking incredible.
Shit, she took off pretty fast.
I can't stop now, I go all gas, no brakes.